Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's going on, geese? What is going on? Doing all my settings. I don't know what I pressed, what I've done. Apparently, it's making it into a long video here, there, and everywhere. Got it all going on. But today, what you got to say? Nigel Farage, Sadiq Khan. Did you hear about the Burka in Australia? The Burka in Australia. Well, that did make me chuckle. It made me chuckle. And I've got it on the screen already because I'm a wizard. Of course, I'm going to be prepared. Make sure everything else is working. You know, it's YouTube's changed the back end. I was like, whoa, what's going on, geese? But here we are on a glorious Saturday. Saturday, what a day. But yeah, she wore a Burka, woof woof Barker. She brought, yeah, she took the Burka to the Australian Senate, I believe. Yes, she did. So get in the comments. Did you hear about it? It was funny. Pauline Hanson is her name. But yes, she wore the Burka to make a point, which I believe it probably did, because you can't see nothing, can you? But yeah, only they got re-elected as a senator in 2016 for Queensland, where she still makes waves, obviously. But she made international headlines this week after she wore a burqa, a full face covering now implemented by force by the Taliban in Afghanistan. That's all the people that want to sort of like come to the UK in it from Afghanistan, and then we escaped all that, and now we're going to force actually what we ran from on you. So we were so oppressed wearing the burqa. Now in the UK, we demand that you all wear the burqa. But yeah, she wore it in the Australian Senate after she was refused the right to table her bill to ban full face coverings in public. I'm not being funny, but you really do need to ban full face coverings in public because you can't see nothing. And we live in a day and age, I'm afraid, with terrorism, Islamic terrorism. And that basically means, you know, we want to see what we need to see, like the faces, like anyone or anything could be underneath a burqa. Look at it. It's just horrible. What is that? Is that actually a burqa, or is she just like split open a bin liner? But it's showing a bit of a protest against the fact she'd been shut down from tabling her bill, which even in Australia, because like we have people here saying in Australia, it's just as bad as the UK. So it's common sense. Like you should not be able to wear anything that covers up so you cannot physically see who it is. I mean, you go into a shop, you put a crash helmet on, you got to take it off. But no, if you're wearing a burqa, you can actually be a man under there with a suicide belt ready to go boom. But it doesn't matter because we've got to bow to Islam and the burqa. Who comes up with this rubbish? They wouldn't allow me to introduce my bill, so I thought if you don't want to ban the burqa, then I'll go and put on the burqa, which is fair dues. She was met with instant and hostile criticism, accused by Marine Farouki, a Muslim Green senator, displaying blatant racism. How is it racism wearing a burqa? Farouki. You know you're going to come up with that straight away. The Muslims love to play victim. They love it. You do something, oh, I'm so hurt. Don't worry. No, we're trying to murder the Jews. We need to wipe out the Jews. We need to literally genocide the Jews. But if you say anything about that's Islamophobia, we're going to cry and we're going to play victim. But we will carry on murdering people through Islamic terrorism. Don't worry about that. We'll keep demanding everything is in the way of Islam regardless. But as soon as you say something, we shall cry and play the victim and shout, Islamophobia, you're Islamophobic, racist, bigot, fascist, blah, blah, blah. Islam can kiss my butt. Ms. Farouki shouted her accusation over the speaker who was trying to regain order. That's pathetic. How is it racist? How is it racist? She wore a burqa to make a point, and it made the point. Oh, no, it's blatant racism. No, it's not. She chose to wear the bin liner to make a point. Green leader, oh, she green, Larissa Waters said her protest was not a genuine demonstration of faith. In fact, it's a middle finger to people of faith. It is extremely racist and unsafe. Islam is not a faith. It's an oppressive death cult. End of. And it is a genuine demonstration of how stupid the burqa is. I mean, what is the point of a woman having a face, a body, hair? You can't see it all. No, you got to say because of the men. Because of the insecure men, all the little Muslims and their little wieners. Oh no, we're not allowed to look at women. Oh no. They don't want to ban it, but they don't want me wearing it. They're hypocrites. Exactly that. Exactly that. They're pathetic. A successful motion was passed to suspend her from the Senate for a week, stating that her actions were intended to vilify and mock people on the basis of their religion and were disrespectful to Muslim Australians. But it wasn't, was it? She's making a point that face coverings, but no, you've got to twist it, like I say, to make out that the Muslims are the victims of this. Oh, the poor little Muslims go around murdering people, but oh no, someone wore a burqa to say face coverings are unsafe, and now I've got to twist it so I can cry like a little baby. That's what Muslims are like. Absolutely pathetic. Got to play the victim. Like I say, let's try and murder the Jews and then the Christians. The Quran demands it. We must behead them. We go around raping people. We shall follow our paedophile prophet who walks around covered in semen. Yeah. Absolute joke, mate. But now they're playing victim because a woman wanted to make a point. Foreign Ministry Penny Wong has previously argued that Hanson is not worthy of a member of the Australian Senate because she speaks the truth and you don't like it. Oh, everyone, because all these people, they probably have no idea, not one iota, one clue about what Islam really is. I bet they never read the Quran. They know nothing about the Prophet marrying a 6-year-old and raping her when she was 9 because a 9-year-old can't consent. Semen comes from the ribs. The sun sets in a muddy puddle. I mean, nothing in it makes any sense, and they would agree with what people say. But people like me, and obviously people like her, you get shut up, shadow banned, accused of being this, and you're like, I'm literally telling you the truth. This is what the Quran says. It says kill the Jews and then the Christians. It even says, like in their text, that a rock or tree will say, hey, Muslim, there's a Jew hiding behind me. Come kill him. I mean, it's a religion of peace. No, it's a religion of pieces. The religion of bombs. So it's an absolute joke. Ms. Hanson has been critical of mass immigration and multiculturalism since the 1990s. Yeah, look at the UK. It's not working. They come over here. We're escaping the East. Oh, it's so oppressive. Well, we're here. We can stay in the UK. We demand everything to be Muslim and Islamic. Yes, we demand it. We've escaped it. But we demand it here now. I shall now wear the burqa and I shall play the victim as a Muslim. But I escaped all that to come here and then force it on the British, and the British will bow because they are weak. They have no spine. Right. All right. Where's calm down? In a maiden speech, she said that a truly multicultural country can never be strong or united. No, because in Australia, as well as the UK, the Muslims will just want division. End of. I mean, they have family runs where, 12-year-old girls or younger can run with men. I mean, these men are full-on perverts, mate. Absolutely disgraceful. You want to know what the problem on this planet is? It's Islam. It's Muslims. The whole ideology. Poor us. Poor us. Oh, yeah, we spent the last 50 years committing over 66,000 terrorist attacks, killing over 250,000 innocent people, but we are the victims. Oh, we are being oppressed. We've escaped the East. We can't do nothing in the East, but now we're in the West. We must force our Eastern ways on the West. We must demand it. Otherwise, you are Islamophobic. Yes, we've invented this word. Doesn't matter whether we talk about Christianity, Judaism, it's not a problem. But Islam, the fakest religion ever with a paedophile prophet, is defended, and we have invented Islamophobia to have you arrested. How dare you? But we will blow you up and stab you and rape your children and your women. Yeah, all right, mate. What the hell? What the hell? Islam is pure evil. Even then, she said, America and Great Britain are currently paying the price. Yes, because you bow into Islam, you bow into the Muslims, the little wieners of the Muslim men who want to go out raping your women and your children. It's disgraceful. It's terrible. We're not allowed to say anything because your video will be shadow banned. You can't even text or post text up on X because they're like, oh, are you saying something about Islam? You shall be seen by 3 people. I have billions online reading all the messages on Twitter or X. Yes, there are billions of users, but 3 people will see your post about Islam because we must protect it. We shall not protect Christianity or Judaism. Jews are about 1% of this planet, but no. Islam tells Muslims you must hate the Jews and kill them. That's fine, not a problem. But don't say anything about the Burka. Don't say anything about the paedophile prophet. No, don't say anything about that. Oh, Islamophobia. But kill Jews, yeah, not a problem, not a problem. No, yeah, we can kill Christians after, it's not a problem. No, kill all the gays, throw them off the highest building, hang them from cranes, let them die. Just being homosexual, that's fine. Islam is racist. It even says in their text, like a black man, he had a head like a raisin. How racist. Islam hates black people, white people, women, children. All it wants to do is kill, rape. And you wonder why they got an IQ below 80 all the time? Because they married their own family. Your sister is also your mother and your grandmother and your wife. You know what I mean? IQ's below 80. This is a whole Islamic ideology. It's pathetic. Today, these beliefs are classed as a terrorist ideology by the British state. Oh, well, you say nothing. How dare you talk against Islam and all the Muslims and their little wieners? Little wiener. Hello, I'm Muslim. I got a little wiener. I want to sleep with a 5-year-old. It's pathetic. The Prevent program, which has been rolled out across the public sector, lists cultural nationalism, the idea that Western culture is under threat from mass migration and a lack of interaction by certain ethnic and cultural groups, to be an extreme right-wing terrorist ideology. And you can see what they've done to Tommy Robinson. It's absolutely pathetic. But yes, but basically she saw it, and obviously they wanted to do this, that, and everything else about it. It's terrible. It's terrible. Let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, that's enough about that. She made her point, but they banned her for a month, for a week from the thing. Oh, it's pathetic, isn't it? Oh, you speak up about Islam. How dare you? I mean, it's pathetic. And then we go on to little wiener of a Muslim, Sadiq Khan. Sad IQ Khan. Sadiq, who probably married his sister. Because first cousin, second cousin, not a problem in Islam. It's not a problem. Don't worry about the IQ dropping. Don't worry about all the diseases. Diseases? I wasn't supposed to say diseases. I was going to say about when you're born. When you got everything wrong with you. Yeah, because your family tree is literally like that. It's a ball. It's not a tree. It's a ball. It's all Islam. Isn't it? That's what Islams do. Islam. Hi, mum, sis, and wife, all in one. But Sadiq Khan has splurged an astonishing £250,000 of your money, taxpayers' funds, on diversity training for external staff, which is weird because he hates all that. Being a Muslim, he hates that. You don't want diversity. He absolutely hates gays. He wants them all dead. He wants them thrown them off the highest building. Sad IQ Khan has got to be the worst mayor in the history of London, and he's actually spending money on things that absolutely no one gives 2 hoots about. Crime has gone through the roof. But don't worry, because Sadiq Khan is not worried. He's just pushing his Islamic narrative. He's getting ready, as usual, to do all the Islamic holidays. Ramadan, not a problem. Ignore St. George's Day. Don't want to know about that. Ramadan, everything. And then he just wants to waste all their money. So, hey, Pat the Milkman. Oh, yay. How you doing, mate? Just talking about Muslims and their little wieners, like Sadiq Khan. And how they want to take over. Because the Australian woman wore a burqa, they start getting themselves at it. They don't like it. But it's like for Muslims and Islam to go around stabbing people with machetes. And have you seen, like, even in Sudan, 150,000 Christians hacked to death with machetes and murdered and slaughtered? But no, please do not say anything about what Islam and Muslims are doing over there. We're more worried about the Jews and them actually retaliating after Hamas and Palestine started a war, and then they got their asses handed to them on a plate, and now they want to play victims and make out because 50,000 people died out of 5.5 million. It's a genocide. They have got low IQs. They're absolutely retarded. Not like the Minerals Zoot. No, they're homosexual prophet. Isn't it weird how they kill gays, like have them hanging from a crane, throw them off buildings. Oh, we hate homosexuals. And then you got their prophet Muhammad with his little wiener. When he's not raping kids, he's having a big old orgy with loads of men. Big old homo style. Homo. Mo is a homo. Homo mo. Homo mo. Homo mo. Homo mo. Homo mo and his little wiener. No, I'm not on drugs today. I don't know what's going on. There comes the time when you've had enough, because I keep loading up videos and YouTube's like, please do not mention illegal immigration and do not mention the paedophile prophet of Islam. I got a video with Bob of Speaker's Corner. I took it from Tommy Robinson, but I showed the world that. And guess what? This video will not be monetized due to the content. And then I get, this video will not be shown to anyone. There's billions of people on YouTube, but only 6 people will see this, and then we will flatten it. We will hide it. No one will see it. We cannot have you talking about Islam. No, you know too much. We're trying to make out it's a religion of peace, and there you are proving to the world that the prophet is a paedophile, and all they want to do is wipe out the Jews and the Christians and blow people up and rape women and children. And they have an IQ of 10, well, 80 or less, as proven by Andrew Wilson in Modern Day Debate with, what's his name? Daniel, he kicks a Jew. Yep, he loves to insult all that. Makes out like Islam's this, that and everything else. And it's just, I think Islam for low IQ and little wieners. Little piggy nose wiener like Muhammad. Alhamdulillah. That's a good one. That's a good one. Alhamdulillah. So how old are you? 11. Well, I'm sorry, but you're just too old. That is what a Muslim says to 11-year-old girls and boys. Because even Sharia law says you can sodomize boys. You can do what you like with boys. Number 1 PORN search in Pakistan is horse sex. Oh, what's going on in the world? What's going on in the world, mate? How will we ever escape Islam and its pedo prophet? How can we do it? At least Aisha wrote it down for the world to see here, like 1400 years later. But she says, little wiener mole, the homo mole. No beard, no problem. Hey, little girl, how old are you? 9. Oh, no, only marry 6-year-olds, said Prophet Little Wiener Mo, who goes round like covered in semen. Ooh. Yep, Aisha even narrates that she had to scrape it off his clothes before prayer. What other stuff do you know, Pat? You know fair whack, don't you? Like me, because you watch David Wood, Prostate Prophet, etc. and I have a Quran. You know it's satanic and twisted, right? When you grab a book and you open it and you realise that you've got to go to the back of the book and then open it that way. That's satanic, isn't it? You got to read a book back to front. Who does that? That's telling you it's satanic. It's literally saying, look, back to front. Yes. And everything needs an opposite. Up, down, left, right. Christianity, Judaism, Islam. Heaven, hell. See? Everything's got to have an opposite. Christianity, good. Opposite, bad, Islam. Judaism, good. Everything, what's opposite to that? Bad, Islam. There we go. It's all Islam. Islam. Ooh. He knows loads. Yeah. There's abrogated hadiths about Muhammad smashing baby camels. Hooray! Did he leave with the hump? Muhammad had a little wiener. That they say that he didn't do any harm to Aisha whatsoever. So his little wiener must be about like less than an inch. I don't know how I got onto it. Talking about Sadiq Khan wasting £250,000, spending on absolute crap, proven that he is the most useless London mayor in the history of this country. And that's why we need to ban Muslims from all type of office, of whether it be an MP, PM, or mayor. No to Muslims. This is a Christian country. Are you Christian? No. Well, you can't be in politics then, because this is the politics of Christian society. Kiss my bum hole. Sound like Prophet Muhammad there. Andrew Wilson calculated it would have to have no bigger than 1.8 inches. There you go, see? Momo was a little homo with a tiny little willy. And he invented Islam because he's silly. But then he went home and had sex with Billy. There you go. Apostate Prophet can take that little sample and put that in one of his songs. Oh. I don't know what's up with me today. Don't know what's going on, geese. Going off on one. I did just load a video up about the crown jewels. They actually put, right, apple crumble and custard all over the glass case. And I put there's 4 in custody. Custody. I mean, come on. Come on, Wiz. Hey, come on, geese. You think you're funny, geese. I'm going to knock you out, geese. Don't know why I talk like that. Full on wizard, mate. The eye-watering sum, a total of bungs handed out year on year, was revealed following the submission of a written question by London Conservatives leader Susan Hall. Yeah, Sadiq Khan is useless. He's about as much use to this planet and this country and the city of London as Islam is to this planet. Can you imagine this planet without Islam? I mean, the fact that 2 billion people are absolutely 100% retarded and thinking, oh, yeah, Islam, yeah, we'll follow that. I know nothing about it. Yes. Especially women. I mean, you're putting your shopping away. Always been, Pat's been shopping, everyone. What'd you buy us, Pat? I've got me Costa coffee with Nescafe in it. But, yeah, my wife went shopping this morning. I got some, I think, jelly boobies, or jelly babies, as normal people for tonight. But obviously, the jelly babies are not real ones, so I won't be there trying to hump them like Muhammad. You know what I mean? Oh, jelly baby. Oh, did you say baby? Oh, Momo the homo, who's being silly, who raped a little boy called Billy. I don't know where I'm going. Loads of crap. At least you're honest. Got to make some brownies later. Oh, you're going to push that out your backside and call it Mo? Hello, little brownie. Oh, magic brownies. Oh, I thought you were talking about brownies maybe from one's bumhole and call it Muhammad. I was thinking of buying a dog and calling it Muhammad. Call it Mo. Come here, Mo. We named you after a prophet that's a paedophile. Oh, no, I'm not doing that to my dog. I always said if I get a dog and call him Merlin, because I'm Gandalf. Merlin and Gandalf, yeah. Magic brownies. Magic brownies. That's not when you like have a push and then go to wipe your bum and it's already clean. That's like a magic brownie in the world of Muhammad. No, it wouldn't be fair to the dog, would it? I know. It's disgraceful. I shouldn't have. I should have even come out with that. But yes, right. Where was I? We're talking about Muhammad. I need to go to the right window so I can actually scroll down.
In his response, Mr. Khan, the Muslim with a little wiener, confirmed that spending on diversity training has so far topped £253,967 since he entered office in 2016.
I don't know what I'm doing there. Sorry about that, folks. Everyone's going to go, see you later. Views, 0. Why? Wiz was talking like a weasel geese. But yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it? But no one's going to hold him to account, are they? That's the problem. That's the problem. No one be held to account. But, oh, I pressed the wrong button again, guys. What's he doing? I need to move one screen over to the other screen. That's better. I still want to know a Muslim can be a knight. I don't know. I suppose like Mrs. Muslim marries someone called Alan Knight and then she will be a knight. I don't know. I still want to know how a Muslim can look at Islam and go, oh, that's a religion. Yeah, that, yeah. That's what I want to know. Hello, I'm a little bit slow. I'm a little bit retarded. Islam, yes, I live for Islam. My IQ is 26, which is just low enough to be Muslim. And I got a wiener. I don't know what I'm on today. Just let it all go. End up once again YouTube would turn around and go, oh no, that video, you mentioned that. I had a video before. I had to like silence a bit, 37 minutes in. The one that's got 4,900 views in that video gets about 37 minutes. It's silent for about a minute. I actually had to silence it because I was saying like the big C, and that was Islam. Oh my. But free speech. Do you know what I mean? You say like this woke ideology is cancerous. Islam is cancerous. Oh, no. Hate speech. Protect Islam at all costs. Protect Islam at all costs. Come on. We know he's got a paedophile prophet, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We want people to go out and kill people just for drawing Muhammad, the pedo, the homo. I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Don't know what's going on this planet. Don't know your arse from your elbow, geese. But yes, if you follow Islam, you have to let me know why. Other than the fact that you got obviously a low IQ and you're a bit retarded, but there must be another reason. You must have read something which didn't include like Muhammad being a paedophile or walking around covered in semen or going somewhere flying on a donkey. Isn't it? There must have been someone else they've read and gone, yes, Islam is true. It's like Muslims like go around going, Jesus was a Muslim. What? The word Muslim wasn't even invented till about 1600 or something like that. Let's have a look, geese. There you go. 1600s. The word Muslim was first used in the early 1600s, with the earliest known reference dating back to 1626 in the writings of Samuel Purchas. It is derived from the Arabic word Muslim, which means one who submits. There we go. What do you say about that? Jesus was a Muslim. 1600 years later, the word Muslim gets invented. Oh, we're Muslim, mate. We're Muslim. They're full of it. Muslims lie. It's a bit weird. I don't understand that let's hate homosexuals bit when Muhammad was a homosexual. I don't get that. Make it make sense, geese. Make it make sense, geese. But anyway, that's enough about the sad, pathetic, fake, satanic Islam and the little wieners. Did you hear about Nigel Farage, ladies and gents? Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage, yeah. Apparently, right, he was a little bit racist. A little bit racist. Oh, have a look. Have a look. Now, I don't know, like, even if this story's true, because you could just come out of it and you could literally just pull it out your backside, couldn't you? But, I mean, we get his name and all that. And I say bumhole, his surname's Bankhole. Oh, I don't know why that's funny, but bumhole's close to Bankhole, isn't it? Bankole. Yinka Bankole. That was his name. But a former Dulwich College pupil who claims a teenage Nigel Farage told him, "That's the way back to Africa." I said he felt compelled. Yes, compelled, ladies and gents. All these decades later, 40 odd years later, he felt compelled to speak out after the reform leader's attempt at denying or dismissing the hurt of his alleged targets. Oh, here we go. He's going to play victim. He's going to play victim. Doom, doom, doom. Going to play victim. Thing is, you say something when you're like a young teenager, what, 14, 15? I mean, oh, well, how old are you now, sir? 55. Well, 40 years ago, you said blah, blah, blah. But don't forget, we had things on telly. Like Only Fools and Horses and God knows what. Alf Garnett. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're trying to make out there now that they're going to try and make out that it's like, no, Nigel Farage, and they're trying absolutely everything. I bet someone from the Labour Party paid this geezer to do this in order to try and soil the name of Nigel Farage, because Labour are at 14%, because that's how crap Labour and Keir Starmer is, and Sadiq Khan. I mean, Labour is just done. I mean, I cannot see anyone ever voting for Labour again. Their party is done. They're going to have to like rename it or something, or just obliterate it. It's done. Conservatives, like 14 years, done absolutely nothing. Like, if you vote in Conservative or Labour again, you're part of the problem. You really are. But this has got to be the words I felt compelled to speak. I felt compelled. It's like the world's been lied to, and I knew Nigel Farage said something 59 million years ago. Like, shut up. Yinka Bankol. Yinka. Yinka is telling us a stinker. Bumhole. Bankhole. Stinker bumhole. Who claims he had just started at the school when a 17-year-old Farage singled him out for abuse. How dare he, Farage? How dare you at 17? How old is Farage? It is about 40 years ago, is it not? Oh my God. I mean, I don't defend racism or anything, but you're talking 40 years ago, mate. And this stinker bumhole has come out saying, oh, he said he's decided to tell his story in full. Yes, he's not giving you part of the story, not just the beginning, not just the middle, not just the end. He's decided to tell us the full story. After watching the Reform Leaders press conference on Thursday, and he feels that obviously he could change the world, with regards to Nigel Farage for telling us his full story. Dun, dun, dun. So here we are, ladies and gents. Stinker bumhole decided to speak the full story. Yes, Islam is a cult. Fly Q3C. That's quite a cool name. I'll call you Mr. Fly. Or is it Mrs. Fly? I don't want to insult you, obviously. Don't want to go down all trans, saying like a woman could be a man could be a woman. Come on, mate. Come on. Women can have penises. Shut up. But anyway, where was he? Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage. Stinker bumhole is telling us this full story. All about Monsieur Le Farage, because they want to call him racist. I think Islam's more than a cult, though, isn't it? It's a oppressive cult, a pedo cult. Farage told reporters that he had never been racist or anti-Semitic with malice. Instead, he launched a tirade aimed at the BBC and ITV for questioning him about an ongoing Guardian investigation into allegations of past anti-Semitism and racism. Good old Guardian, they're the ones that come out with crap with Charlie Kirk. So don't ever go anywhere near anything to do with the Guardian. So, oh, good. I got it right straight away. He's a geezer. I'm a geezer. Not a fella. Not a man. Not a bloke. I'm a geezer. I'm a proper geezer. Good. Is Fly short for Marty McFly? No, not really. Sorry, mate. I don't know where I was going with that. I think I've had too much coffee today. I'm talking shite. All of what? All of the Islamists. Or all of the Labour Party. But this is ridiculous. Oh, citing television shows, including I Being Served and It Ain't Half Hot, Mum. Farage accused the BBC, which he suggested he would boycott, of double standards and hypocrisy. You're telling me, wait, he said BBC, which he suggested he would boycott. Are you not boycotting the BBC already? He claims ITV had a case to answer for airing the comedian Bernard Mangan in the 1970s. Life was different back then, though, wasn't it? Bumhole, whose parents, a nurse and an osteopath, came to the UK from Nigeria in the 1950s, said he found it the most amazingly disingenuous example of the phrase, let he without sin cast the first stone, adding it was also the final straw. Oh, that was it. And bumhole had to speak out. Stinky bumhole had to speak out against Farage. This is definitely something to do with like trying to like muddy the waters to help Labour or the Green Party or Conservatives, anything other than Reform, innit? Bangole. Bumhole. He said, I went to school for a year. Oh, 1 year. Oh, well done, bumhole. We managed school for 1 year between 1980 and 1981. Well done, mate. You done 1 year of school. Good for you. No one you got an IQ of 26. Starting at a mere 9 years of age. I was in the most junior class at the time, in a college that was so large, consisting of lower, middle, and upper schools with an age range from 9 to 18. What, you went to school? Oh my word, yeah. No one in UK history's ever been to school. Dirty bum bum. That's what we could call Mohammed. Dirty bum bum with his Al-Zut. But this Yinka Bankole or Stinker Bamole, my hard-working parents. Yes, my hard-working parents. I want to get that across. Go on, Yinka. Celebrated with pictures as proud parents would do when a child is so privileged to attend such a well-reputed educational institution. Oh, he's bigging it up. He's bigging it up. It took him a while, I recall, but one day, Farage and at least one other spotted me in the lower school playground. He was about 17 years old. I hope you're getting the picture here. We're building it up. And he's talking about Farage now. He towered over me. Where are you from? He asked. Within seconds of offering my rather confused and sputtering answers, he had a clear response. That's the way back to Africa, with an accompanying hand gesture pointing towards a place far away. Oh, Yinka Bumhole, how did you survive such racism? Is someone offering me an Oscar? Bumhole, sorry, Bangole, 54. This is from when he was 9. 45 years ago. Bumhole is bringing up something from 4.5 decades ago. Get in that comments and give us a giggle. Who does that? 45 years ago? He's an engineer. Said that once his existence as a target was established, Farage would wait at the lower school gate where I was dropped off for school so as to repeat the vulgarity. Farage, you menace to society. There's us all talking about Islam and a paedophile prophet and the fact that Islamic terrorism is trying to stab everyone and blow everyone up and rape the women and children. And all along, Farage was being vulgar 45 years ago. How does Farage sleep at night? How can he call himself a part of the Reform UK to be the next Prime Minister with such vulgarity? Mr. Bumhole, 45 years ago to still remember it. Oh, you must be so tortured. You become an engineer, you must be so tortured. Oh my giddy aunt. I say that because she got up quick and she went like that. I was like, oh, that's my giddy aunt. No, not really. What on earth is going on this planet? He said he would always remember what he described as a look of hatred he had for me, seemingly, simply, for existing. Bubble. His mummy told him to do it or no. Yeah, that's probably it, mate. Yeah. You say his mum, that his mum is also his wife and his sister. Imagine that. Oh, Mr. Bumhole, 45 years it took him to speak up. He's that traumatized. It took 45 years, mate. And not when Farage first came on the scene doing Brexit. No, only now. When Reform UK is literally kicking the arse off of Conservatives, Labour, Greens, you name it. He's got to bring it up now. Bonjour, Farage. Oh no, you done it in French. What on earth? Bengali. I want to call him bumhole, but Bengali sounds good, doesn't it? Yinka Bengali. Yinka the stinker bumhole. Said, this is going to be so painful. Without knowing my name, but just looking at me, what appeared to be no appreciation of my humanity, and simply because of how I looked. I want to go back in time and make it so much better for you, Bengali. Yinka Bengali. Stinker bumhole. My heart bleeds for you, and I don't know what to say. I cannot believe you survived 45 years without talking about it. Oh, bumhole. Get the Oscars. I'm in it for the Oscars. This is like doing my head in. This is. Come on, why? Look, you're all watching. Get in the chat. I'm making a complete prat of myself, talking like an absolute idiot. I'm giving it all. I'm trying to give both sides of it. You got Yinka Bengali, who's waited 45 years because he's so traumatized, and Farage, who's just a racist, an absolute racist. Oh, no appreciation of humanity, and simply because of how I looked. I mean, that alone. Oh, Bengali, I want to give you cuddle. I want to give you cuddle. Are you okay? Oh, I will be your daddy and give you cuddle. Damn. Wiz has gone full on Wizland, mate. Yep. Electrodot come up with that. He's away today. He's in Wales. And I don't mean like he's behind, like doing it from behind with whale, like in Wales. I didn't mean like that, geez. That's just like your mind, mate. But yeah, come up with Wizlam. That'd be a magical cult. Farage has literally, I stared at that word and I'm like, variously claimed that while comments that were banter more than 4 decades ago might be seen as bigoted today, he never said them directly to anyone or with intent to hurt. But you're talking decades, 4.5 decades ago, life was different. Yeah, like jokes of Bernard Manning and Roy Chubby Brown and all that. I mean, a bit like now, like, oh no, you say that about women, you say that about coloured people. Oh my God, you're not allowed to say coloured either. You must say black. How dare you? You're racist. Apparently, I've gone all full on Luigi, Mario. I'm a Mario, and I cannot find Luigi, but I found a bumhole to talk about Farage being racist. Hello, Bancole. Anyway, Bancole added, I will leave it to the reader to decide whether this was malicious or non-malicious, meant with intent or not with intent, direct or not direct. I know how I experienced it. It certainly felt malicious to me. Oh, Bancole. Bancole, what is your problem, Bancole? This is ridiculous. You can tell the way it's written and that. This is just 45 years later. I mean, get a grip. Bancole is one of 28 school contemporaries of Farage's at Dulwich College, a public school in southeast London, who claim to have witnessed deeply offensive racist or anti-Semitic behaviour by the Reform UK leader. Oh no. The Gala Blag. Things though, they call us white. I'm offended. I'm feeling like that's racist because I'm not white. I'm like an eggshell colour. I'm like an eggshell. So calling me white, I feel offended because I'm not white. If I was white, I'd be a ghost. So he's one of 28. So they're really, really scraping the barrel. I bet this is all the Guardian as well, who actually go through and trying to dig up all this. And you're talking 45 years ago. So they're trying to get him to the point where he has to stand down as Reform UK leader. That's all they're doing by coming out absolute crap. But deeply offensive, racist, or anti-Semitic behaviour. Oh, Farage. Oh, Farage, eh? Bonjour, Farage. Bonjour. What the actual? He had previously spoken to The Guardian on the condition of anonymity. I hate that word, anonymity. But decided to put his name to his story because he had been angered by Farage's response. Oh my, Yinka Bangole, Stinker Bamole. What are you on about? You're so angered. 45 years later, you must calm down and have some pasta and meatballs. I mean, this is ridiculous. I need to grow up. I get that. But come on. A lawyer. Well, mate, you take it easy. Yep, this is the only story. They're always a bit shorter on a weekend. But I'm just going off on one on this, mate. But yeah, I appreciate you jumping in, Fly. I'll keep my eye out for you. I am live Sunday at 2 and then Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 4. If you're about. And you can spare a couple of mins, pop in the chat. Obviously, I always try and bring people up on screen if they're in chat or whatever. It's all good. And then obviously, if people want to like come up and have a chat, I'm like, yes, there's the link. Come and have your say. So it's all good, mate. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I get shadow banned. Talking about this, a lawyer acting for Reform had categorically denied that Farage had ever engaged in, condoned, or led racist or anti-Semitic behaviour when allegations were first put by The Guardian to the party. So, Christian, mate, stay safe, and enjoy your weekend. That's the best thing. I've got my grandkids around, so that's why I normally go for about an hour. You know what I mean? And then I'll go the grandkids and they beat me up and that. And then I can moan about it 40 years later and go, oh, I can't believe it. You're trying to beat me up. No. Farage later admitted he may have said things in banter at school, like everyone has. That could be viewed differently today. Yes, because times have changed. But denied saying anything racist or anti-Semitic directly at an individual. On Thursday, Farage denied anything racist with malice. He has repeatedly suggested that the claims are politically motivated and questioned whether it would be possible to remember events from the 70s and early 80s. I mean, I was born in 76 myself. I don't know what happened from 76 to 86, or even then up to 96, to be fair. Bengali said he has voted for multiple parties over his life and is not a member of any political party. Oh, now we're getting to it. But I would never vote for Farage. I'm saying Farage, for those who don't know, to do with Fabergé. Like Farage. Fabergé is an egg. I'm not saying Farage is an egg. Bankoli is a Yinka. Bankoli is a stinker. Bumholy. He's an egg. Farage has suggested that it is simply inconceivable that anyone could recall such events of over 4 decades ago, Bankoli said. Yeah, because he's right. I got 40 years ago. Ask me something I've done 40 years ago. It's like, mate, I was 9 years old. I was 9. What did you do at any point in the 9th year of your life? I do not know. I probably got up and went to bed. I remember that, and I probably went to school. But that's about all you're going to get. It's just pathetic. I would simply ask, can a victim of such abuse ever forget? It sounds like you're making it up, though. I know I haven't forgotten. Oh, I went all Italian again, and we're talking about Yinka Bumhole. I know I haven't forgotten. I recognise his walk every time I see it on TV. It's the same walk that used to approach me. Oh, it's the way you walk. Holy crap, mate. Oh, it's walking. I'm triggered. Farage walked. I'm triggered. Looking back, it was perhaps a stroke of luck that I left after a year. The high school fees being a contributing factor along with family relocation. So your family couldn't afford it and you're jealous. The thought terrifies me of what could happen if I was there the following year, when the bully would have had even more authority. The prospect of him having infinitely more of that in a few years' time is truly a chilling thought. Well, there we go. Oh, that's it. I was enjoying that, geez, but we got there. Apologise for all my weird talking, and I was going for an Oscar, but you know, that was what I wanted to bring up today, so that's what I spoke about today. So there we go. That's the ins and outs of everything. I will be back tomorrow, Sunday, 2:00. Christianity or Islam? Sunday, 2 p.m. Don't miss it, have you say. And you will have the opportunity to call in live. Did today, but obviously people are out doing their thing, which Saturdays are always like that, to be honest. I should stop doing Saturdays, but you know, I've got nothing better to do, mate. I want to let the world know that I can talk like an idiot. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you to Fly and Pat in the chat and everybody who tuned in for even 10 seconds. It all helps, doesn't it? It all helps. Whatever, geez, whatever. But it's fun and games. But I'll be back tomorrow, Sunday, 2 p.m. And if you're watching this on catch up, I'll be back, I don't know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. Saturday, Sundays, 2 p.m. We'll have a giggle. I shall talk like this or something. I don't know. I'm an idiot. What can I do? Wizard and his Wislam. But yes, until Sunday, 2 p.m., ladies and gents, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But that is the Wizard's words.